Hello everyone, welcome to Friendsday on Wednesday. Today I have a couple of things, of course, those that was doing yesterday, but I also have this that I have to do. I have to color these in different colors. So this is actually weekdays for all the weeks of all the days of the week in Swedish, and then the sign to go with it. And I need to color these in because all of the days have certain colors. So let's start with looking into what type pens to use, and let's see. For this one, I'm actually thinking about just using these ones, just because they are really nice to use. So we will go with green for Monday, blue for Tuesday, Wednesday, which is today, onsdag, is white. So we will have to have brown for Thursday, torsdag. Let's see, and then Friday is yellow, international color, I believe it is. Hello, Dawn, and hello, Kristen. Welcome. This thing is one that is really fun to create things necessary for my everyday life. And I thought, what about just doing it live together with you? Kind of quick. So we will go with green for Monday or Mondag. And just around like this to have a little bit of a feel to all the colors of the week. I think, or at least, I know that these colors are international, but there are a lot of colors. I think it's 3 or 4 different methods when it comes to cyan and special aid type things. So I can only speak for myself in this. This is actually going to be used at work, but my kids, when they were a little bit younger than now, they referred to Monday or Mondag not as the word Mondag or the actual name. They referred it to the Green Day, because it is. And Tuesday, Tisdag is the Blue Day. So this will just go round like this to have a little clue in terms of what color it is. In some of these at work, we have the whole, the whole picture in the color itself, but for this specific thing, we will just go round like this. And then yet again, like I talked about yesterday, I twist the thing that I'm doing instead of twisting my hand in all different kinds of angles. Almost the same as when I fussy cut. I don't go, around with my hand like that. I do the motion of whatever I'm going in, whichever direction with the actual paper. So the blue day. And then Wednesday is white, so it will stay white. And then we have, we can go with Friday or fredag. And then as you can see, this specific thing with the sign, that's a Swedish sign language. So I thought about, when we talked yesterday about what we wanted to do, or that what I'm about to show you, I have a couple of things, and then looked straight above me here where I sit and realized I have a couple of bins of fabric and things. So it might be that we look into those today. And the brown on Thursday, which is torsdag. And for those interested, I was thinking about doing on Saturday. Actually prepared a little bit, but I'm going Swedish on Saturday. So I will release here on my channel, randomly actually, but starting Saturday with some Swedish videos. That's going to be really fun. A little bit strange though, because I'm so used to speaking English, here on YouTube, and when it comes to everything YouTube, for me, it's always English. So now these are ready to be used, or actually ready to be cut out and used. And those will be put aside. Actually let's see if we can just go with a little bit of a line to emphasize for Wednesday, so that it actually is a line in there even though there is no color. So Wednesday in Swedish is onsdag. I think that you've heard me talk about that before, because I've done the Mrs. Gigi weekly videos with some planning, and then over at those videos I was talking about the weekdays and months, and I think even I mentioned a little bit about the dates. I'm not sure, but so something like this will help, people which need these type of things. So this will be put aside, and then we will go into a little bit more creative type thing. This one that we did do this thing yesterday, it has dried. I'm just going around this and then glue in a lot more scrapbook paper, because we need that in here. I actually realized, because I'm doing the glue book January, and I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, 31 days plus, because I usually put, a little special end page, always writing a little bit about what I've created. So there will be like 32 pages. And this is actually perfect for that. Let's see, going around like this, down here. Hello, Margaret. Welcome. I hope that you have a lovely start to your day and hopefully something creative. There is always something, at least in my mind, that I want to do. So it's kind of like a never-ending story. And I've realized when doing these, this is, let me think about it. I'm doing centimeters, so almost like 4 inches wide. And that has been the only time since I don't even know when that I've used my cutting thingy. I don't even know the name of it. But, of course I know, but it doesn't really come to mind as of right now. Going in here with a cloud, something like that. Going up here too, I can see the cloud is, kneading a tiny bit around here. Doing the same thing on the other cloud, actually. A magazine, yep, it is a magazine book. I've just folded pages, covered. I'm just going to do this. It is a magazine, really, and I just folded. I can show you because I haven't really glued everything down yet. Let's see if I can have something like here in the back, I think. No, I glued that one down. Have I done? Oh, it's a little scary thing going. No, that was glued down too. This one isn't glued. But it is a, random magazine. Why it's upside down, I don't know. It's just been a thing. I folded it in half. Did the whole thing in half, really. So it becomes a taller version of a little book. Hello and welcome, Kevin. So the thing that we are about to do, and I'm not really using one of these things. That's definitely a thing, but we need to do that here because it's easier. 10 centimeters, almost 4 inches. Let's see, how do I even measure in this? It has been a little bit of a struggle using it, that's for sure. Let's see. Oh, is it the blade? I don't know. It's one, and it's like that on the other side, so I don't know. Another one. There are 3 of these. And if I'm not going with all of these 3, I will do tags and things like that. Let's see, I think these are double-sided, but I think I will go with the yellow because that's kind of a nice color, isn't it? The bright yellow. Oh, you do. It is really easy to just have something. And then, of course, this, as it was like a random magazine, I covered it with scrapbook paper. At the end, when I'm finished, I'm also going to cover the spine here, but I will wait with that. And then, just gluing in scrapbook paper. And you don't really need to use scrapbook paper. You can use paint if you like. But as many of us have a whole bunch of scrapbook paper just laying around. Let's see what happened there. Look at this. This is why I knew there was something going on with this little cutter thingy. I need to get myself a new blade. No, it will be covered, most of it anyway, so it won't really show. What's with you? This is why I never ever use this. I will have to remind myself. It is strange, I know. And of course, it would be easier to just buy myself some new blades for this little thing, but it's rare that I use it, so that's why. Let's see, cutting it down small. Or am I just having this bit of a problem because it's like an error from my side? Let's see, put it down here. Maybe that's easier. User error. That might be it, because I rarely use this thing. At least it's kind of working, isn't it? We'll cheat down here just a tiny bit with a pair of scissors. At least it goes a little bit quicker when doing it like this. User error. But it is a little bit of a beauty having those user errors. And in one way, when doing things like this, it's not really an error. We can always fix it in the end. Let's see. Now I can't even use this pair of scissors that I have. It's just the measurements. That's the important thing here. The back side of this wasn't really fun, so let's see, however many of these do I need? A couple more, I think. So what are we aiming for? This one. This is kind of fun too, isn't it? This is too plain for my liking. I think this one. I do have something similar. Let's see. I thought I had it anyway. Oh, there. That one. That's similar to that one. So, no, won't be. We'll go with those two. And then a little thing. I need to find some new blades. And also reminding myself when buying those, you do not need anything else but the blades, and that's going to be the most difficult thing of all to remember. You do not need anything else from the craft store besides the blades. And I think that's why I haven't really bought any, because, it's a little bit of a struggle bus when it comes to these things. Always, always, always find something, don't we? Let's see, maybe put it straight onto this thing too. What's the thing there? Oh, poor little blade. This is definitely not the straightest thing in the world, but no, do I mind? No, not really. We can just have it like that too. So let's see. The first page will be done with, I don't know with that one, but we will have to look into placing these down. And I kind of like, let's see, this. Wouldn't that be kind of fun? And the thing is, it's not, I don't really mind that it's totally random, because it won't be that prominent in the end. That one is a little bit nicer. Let's see, I'll fold it up something like that, and then this one, and I'll have to remind myself we have the opposite side too. That one there. Here we have two that have nothing on it. Nothing. We would go with that one. We'll have to think about that for a little bit. We go with the polka dots here, and then in the back again. And maybe, let's see, somewhere here. Do we want to use this thing, this one? And you can, of course, just glue things on, randomly like that, but it is way more fun. And think about it, I am using up literally, because this type paper here is one that I would never ever use for anything but this type project. So that's kind of why I have these. Thinking something like that. And then we are almost to the end. Going with this one, back and forth again, a little bit more, a little bit less. This needs to be covered. This is boring, isn't it? Needs a little bit of polka dots. Oh, that one fell off. We need to glue that one down properly. Yellow. Going on the other side with a little bit more. Are we going like that? I think we are. Or is that too much? That will go in this way. And almost the same, almost the same. We do not want that at all, do we? And no yellow, no yellow. We will go yellow on that side. This last this last random, we are going to place that one there, and then, you know, we have a couple more to go. So I'm literally just using glue, and actually waited a couple of days for this thing to totally dry. And you can only imagine that and I don't know about you, but you know, going like that for something, that's nothing that I usually do anyways. Totally random this type of thing too, but I don't mind. So of course, like this book, before it needs to dry before we do anything else. So I will actually work in it this weekend, but you know, we will have to look into when to use it the next time live like this. Let's see, that was one. We need to glue. And as you can see, I'm not really gluing it totally up to the end here at the in the little spine over here, and that is only because it is really thick. It's really thick in the middle part there, and I know that it won't really show much, and if it does, I can always put some washi in there. No worries, just a tiny bit more of a little bit more fun. And when speaking about fun, I got inspired with a lot of colors today, actually the rainbow colors. So we will look further into those in a little bit. Creating for fun. See there. I kind of like that page. I don't know why. It's a lot of colors. So we will glue on this side for this spread. Let's see. A lot of glue. That will be like that, and then cut to size a tiny bit more, of course. And the thing was, you know, I cut these strips off, and I was actually thinking, I'm just going to show you how these strips from the other pages that I've done. I was actually thinking about doing some sort of little mini book with, you know, some sort of creation on this. I'm not sure yet, but I won't throw this away. These will be used. Let's see, going back. Thinking, are we going like that? No, definitely not. I just saw it. It was too boring. Let's see, going like that. We do need a couple of more scrapbook paper bits. I don't know where I have the other glue book I made a couple of years back. I created a glue book like this, but it was the rainbow glue book, and the challenge was just to use magazine paper. So I had, literally the rainbow with only paper pieces and everything from the magazine. The backgrounds and everything like that was magazine paper. And I tried to find it because I've gone through moving up here to my not so new anymore, but it was a new craft room area, and I couldn't find it. So, and then we of course need to use the pair of scissors to cut and things like that. We'll definitely do that. Let's see, going in like that, pressing it down a tiny bit, and this one going yellow on that page. So one might say that this is a little bit boring, but it's a necessity when it comes to creating these things. Unfortunately. Let's see, putting this one down and going on the opposite side on the other page. And yep, more glue. Have I accidentally glued these together? Oh, well, I'll never know. So this to me was only because I need to use up what I have. And I need to use up some scrapbook paper. So that's why I chose to do a thing like this. Holding it on the opposite page, doing the other one, and going like this with this one. Let's see. Yep. We will do. So imagine within a couple of weeks, this will be filled with all kinds of glue book generic prompt things. More glue, more glue. Let's see, putting on the other side, like that. Going to force the little thing here too. Like that, needs to dry. And then of course I will cut the whole thing to size again because I know that it will need a little bit of change. And that is one that will go like that, and this one will go this way. So do you have any glue challenges or craft projects or whatever you are working on right now? Because I kind of feel that gluing is really relaxing. So that's why I want to start the year doing that. So prepping my glue book, that's what we are doing right now. Let's see, going to fold that one down there. Folding and folding, however many pages we have. Let's see that one. Going in with the other page here. So one thing, I thought about it quite a lot, not only for this week, but some of you know that I also, besides gluing, find diamond painting really relaxing. And I thought about doing some of that thing on a live too, but I'm not sure. I am not sure. I know this will be filled up with the goodies. Let's see, that will definitely need to be glued down. And I've accidentally just, I really have too much glue left. That's a good thing though, which means I've used another thing up soon. Because at one point, and this was maybe like back in, I don't even know, 2019, something like that. I was, and I'm not really kidding right now, I was this close to throwing everything in terms of crafting away. And that's why I had the feeling of I need to use up what I have. You know, that was really important to me. And then again, you know, saving myself some money when doing that, because I do have many things. Don't we all? I was actually aiming for, you know, with the whole thing going on in the world, I was aiming for not being in the situation I'm in right now, but, you know, I was aiming for using up literally everything. And that was no joke. What happened? I need to glue it down. You know, I was literally all in to use up everything. Or throw it away, because I've done that too. Thrown away lots of things. I'm thinking that we need at least 3 more pages, so we will go through the scrapbook thingy again. Let's see. And just again going into using this. And then of course cut these things off and things like that when it's all dried. Needs to dry. So now what? We have these, and I'm saying left, but we don't really have those left. We have a whole bunch of scrapbook paper left. Using from your stash, that's a good thing. Dawn, I'm thinking this might be nice. Because, you know, demming like this, it's a little bit boring when it comes to, I don't know, where is it? Might be kind of nice with all the colors too. Yeah, we'll go Maybe both. Maybe both. We'll definitely cut this one. That's for sure. So let's see. That is one. Using the pair of scissors that I have that I randomly use for literally everything. Let's see. Actually going with the pair of scissors because it's the most boring part of this. I need to just cut these off. And I used to use a lot of scrapbook paper to make tags. That will definitely be there because that's the kind of plain boring background, even not the colors of or the flowers, but the background colors similar to the denim. That is one. That I don't know, but I feel like I want to leave it because of all the colors. And here we are standing looking like that or like that. I'm going with that one. This I'm not too sure about yet. Let's see, no. That could actually be a page in itself, but literally going, are we going like that? And then this last page. We only have one left, so why not use it up? But it's this one. But you know, I don't mind the this. But we will have to figure it out where to place them down. That's the thing. So there is definitely something fun with the combination of this. Back here at the end. That's definitely boring, so we need a lot more color. That's one that will definitely go there because, you know, we can't have these two. Will make me crazy. Hello, Jen. Welcome. Those. There will be no. This one maybe. Let's see. Yep, we will definitely start with this. And go into lots and lots and lots of colors after this. I'm letting this little thingy dry. do I like that this is so close to, let's see. I do not really like that. So and that might be strange. That is really strange. I don't know why. We'll have to replace these. This one though, this will definitely be glued down here on this page. Let's see. Like this. A whole lot of glue. So do you have anything specific on your craft room table today, Jen? Let's see. Now we will definitely, and you can see this just because we have added some scrapbook paper, it's getting really chunky, and I am going to cut these to size exactly. But then the thing is, it's going to be looking like this. Oh, lunch is a good thing. I've just eaten my dinner not too long ago. This one we created yesterday with a couple of prompts. I think it's like 5 prompts each day. I have prepared number 3. I think it is. Let's look into it. Something that smells good. A fork, a barn, a skull, and a money. A fork. Let's see. We do have some money, Swedish money. Do have the fork. Barn. That was the thing. Something that smells good. Could be some flowers. So let's look into those. Definitely have flowers in here, but I'm not sure. Oh, some boring ones. Let's go into another bin. We do have more than one. These are flowers in here. This one is kind of cute. Good looking flower to me. What's this thing underneath? Oh, that's nope. Flowers, maybe tulips. I thought I had some tulips over here. Flowers, as in many. These are, of course, nice. These are digital from Tsunami Rose. But that's kind of cheating a little bit. Because it's a digital, it's not magazine, is it? This thing. These are small. That might be kind of nice. Something for, and I don't know, the barn. Let's see. This, oh, that's the salad. There's no fork in there. Let's see if I have some barn top related things. It's only food in here, is it? Oh, I knew I had another pair of, fork and knife. might be they'll have to look further into those. Oh, that flower is nice. That's a really nice flower. Let's cut this one out and try. Homemade bread baking smell. Oh, yep, it smells good with homemade bread, definitely. And then something that smells good is baking in general, really, at least to me. I don't know if you know, but I have one of my daughters. She loves to bake, but she doesn't really eat the things, and neither do we in the family, at least not to the point where it's, I know, I don't know, we have too much in the freezer. That's definitely a thing. Let's see, I'm just going to cut this out and then try it out on the page. And to be perfectly honest, I cannot. I literally, I am literally trying my best, but I do not remember the name of this flower in English. I don't know if you know. Maybe you can give me a hint or something. So when thinking about baking and thinking about everything, we had a couple of birthdays later, actually November, December. And the thing with those is, November, December birthdays and then Christmas coming up, it means a whole lot of baking. Oh, of course, it's a lily pad. Oh, I knew that. It was somewhere there back in my mind or something. This one, didn't we do? Let's see, are we going for this side and this thing? And are we going with I accidentally just missed. I've missed that one. Let's see. We will go down, or actually just lily pad. Of course. Those are really, really nice flowers. Hello, Gail. I haven't really decided what to do, but we will just look a little bit into this one. Or are we going with that flower or many flowers? Oh, I kind of like the lily pad. And then the fork thingy. And what if, a skull and what was I say? The barn? I don't know. But these three will definitely go on this page. So apart from this little glue booky thing that I am doing, I need a whole lot of color in my life right now, which means, let's see, I'm not really planning on doing exactly one specific thing. I do have a thing in mind, but I don't know if the end result will be something like that. But we are going to just put some paint on here. And let's see, I have this purple here, so let's just start with, let's look into what brush I want to use. Like, that will be put aside for something. And literally just putting down. And I don't want too much. That's why I take, small strokes like this. We are going in with some blue. Let's see. I'm thinking this one. Turquoise, actually. Let's see if we can make it work. I have a, vision in my mind, so it might not be the same thing. And this is literally just for fun, nothing else. Maybe a little bit more overlapping. Just the tiniest. We will definitely have to go with some yellow. So where do I have that? Of course, at the back of this whole thing. With this one. This is lemon zest. And have these old containers like this just because I bought them really, really cheap. Used. But I kind of like the size of this. Well, let's see if this works. Or do we need some water in here? I know that I've put some water in there for some other reasons. And it worked. Well, it will overlap. I kind of like it. Do we need some, what more? Maybe darker blue? Would that be a thing? This one is After Midnight Blue, looking like this. Let's see. Putting it down here. Look at this beauty of a blue color. I don't know. Blue is my favorite color. What's yours? Actually thinking a little bit of orange in here somewhere. So we will go with the orange. And this one, I do have some different type oranges, but squeezed orange, this one is. Blue is your favorite color too, Gail. I think, I don't know, when talking to so many people, making a poll or something, I think blue is kind of a color that many people like. Blue or like purple. Actually thinking a little bit more overlapping there. Just the tiniest. And do we need another green or something? And there we have this one. This is Dirty Martini, or this one is Fresh Lime. Thinking Fresh Lime. Fresh Lime it is. Gravitates to mint and teal. You know, it's the same color range, really. Purple and pink, of course. Going in like this. And let's see, I don't know. Let's just leave it like this for now. When it comes to all the colors. And then of course the blue there needs to, yep, go like that, because now I thought about doing a little bit of santangly type thing going here. Let's see, where do I was randomly looking, you know, and thinking I need black. Where do I have the black? I have it right here, the big container here. And I'm just going with the tiniest bit of black, just literally trying on this. Oh, there was a little bit of, let's see, the tiniest, because I'm going to do this with a brush. Let's see, I have one of those like really tiny brushes, like for instance this little one. I'm going to put that one there. Hopefully you will see anyways. And yet again, not going in any specific direction with my hand, just twisting the whole thing. And start by outlining. And I'm kind of feel that I will be quiet. I need to be concentrating. Hello, Stitchhead. Welcome. This is literally just to have fun and just because I wanted to try it out. And I don't want to wait for the whole thing to dry before trying it, so I will go in with black paint directly. The more I go in like this, it will show more and more, of course. And then some fun little patterns in here too. going like that, and it's just to remind myself of the most of the outlining here, not really exactly the outline of these blobs. Going like that up there. And all the way down here, out of camera really. So a little bit of Santangly feel to this one before it's finished with different patterns. Right there, the brush went everywhere, so it's black all over. Not really, but you know, kind of the feeling of it anyway. And then the teal or mint or what was it? A vibrant turquoise. And I hope that it shows, because all of these colors, even, you know, I'll just have a little tiny bit of paint, literally. And you can see, you know, how vibrant all of them are. It's dilutions. So if you do not have the okay, in my case I don't have a heating tool, but you know, if I don't have the patience to wait, I will just go in like this, and it works too. So what do you think? Dots or any, you know, swirly type things? And it might be that we don't do this whole thing today, because you know it takes a little bit of time, this. This is only to remind ourselves that we do need some little bit of color in our lives. There will definitely be something different in each color. Absolutely. So it will be Santangly pieces, one might say. And yet again, this is one of those things, like, you do not, and I repeat, do not, into reminding myself, you don't really need much to create art. And when thinking about it, these famous $1 million type paintings kind of look, like a 5-year-old made them, some of them anyway. Which will remind ourselves that you don't really need to be this fancy artist when you create. It's just a matter of trying and having fun. And then, of course, the pressure on yourself not to, you know, just try. Going all the way around. Therapeutic, definitely. To me, it has helped me through a whole lot of difficult ordeals. Definitely. That's for sure. That's the whole purpose of me being on here. So we are going with, let's see, some dots. I kind of, as you all know, I like my circles. And when thinking circles, they do not need to be perfectly round. Would have been kind of nice if I would have been able to, but that's not the main thing. Put another one down here. Hello, Ro. Welcome. I think when it comes to art being therapeutic, can only speak for myself in one sense, but for most artists, uh, it has helped in I would say some way, shape, or form. Even the most famous ones. Let's see, still a bit sick, but better than. That's nice to know. I've totally missed the info about you being sick. Hmm. Glad you're feeling better though, Raoul. Because as an adult, we all know it's no fun. I will, in one way it's fun to be sick because then you can be at home playing around in your craft room if you are not too ill, you know, to the point where you just want to lay in bed sleeping. The third time. Wow. I'm so sorry to hear that. Having a cold as an adult, that's no fun at all. So we have the dots here. Let's think about some. To me, it's kind of like if you have dots, you need to have stripes. So we will go with stripes. Let's see, maybe this one down here. Now we go this way around because I want to have it. Or I don't know. I don't know. We will go this way. So going in this direction of the thing. Thinking we'll go up here. And that direction too. Oh, yep, I can definitely see with the immune system and things going. That's no. Oh, wow. I'm so sorry about that rule. So going on the opposite, let's think somewhere there and up here. And the same thing with that one going. Crafting along, that's the best thing, Jen. Apart from doing something like this, I tend to make a whole lot of journals. But for this month, I am actually doing maybe one or two. But I'm not doing one for myself because I don't see the point of doing it. I have so many other projects that I want to do. Oh wow! Yeah, I've looked at if you haven't already, go look at Rose Santangly hearts. These are beautiful. I've done a couple of Santangly pieces, but not really recently. But I was inspired. I do have to say that. While letting this thing dry a little bit, I can show you maybe a tiny bit what I've done before when it comes to Santangle. Let's see. Let's see if I can reach. That's the thing. We will have to let that one dry. I have done. Oh, this one I've begun. I haven't really done the whole thing yet. That might be a thing to do next week. Let's see. I have a whole bunch of things. I started making this one. Oh, sorry for that little thing. So it's a little bit of a Santangly feel there. Maybe we can continue that one. I have created this thing, Santangle. Let's see, we do have, I remember somewhere in here, I do have Santa Santangle piece. Or do I? Where are you? This is, you know, to the point. It is a disaster, really. So many pieces and no, you know, I think I made this one. I don't know when though, because that's a little bit of a thing. And this one before, you know, it is. So I've done a couple of those Santangling pieces. So this one that we are making now will go towards that thing. You know, creating more Santangle. So Barbara Clark. Oh, yep, I have seen Barbara's Santangly journal. Yep, it is a really, really nice one. Let's see. We will go with some, I'm thinking squares. Hopefully will work. Doing some of them anyway. And this is only for two purposes only, I would say. One, I don't have the patience to let this whole thing dry before I create. So I've taken black paint in doing these. And two, we can take what we have in creating this. Because normally I would take black Posca, but I didn't have the patience to wait. So we will go the other way around just to make it a little bit easier on ourselves. This one here. No worries at all, Gail. Thank you for stopping by. Like I always say, unfortunately, there is a live You know, apart from all the things and fun things happening on YouTube, we do have to do errands and do other type things in our everyday life. So no worries. But the beauty of YouTube is that there is a replay function, which is kind of nice. So you can always be a replayer. So this is one of those things that I tend to create when I just feel like I need to relax a little bit, because it has a little bit of a zen feeling, definitely. As the word Santangle, I know it has comes from somewhere. It is. Oh, you know, that could have ruined the whole thing. No, it wouldn't. We would have managed to create something over it. This is also why I love diamond painting so much. Diamond painting is really relaxing. Arting in general really is relaxing to me. And that's only because I've decided, and I'm saying it because it was definitely, it was, I wanted to create but I couldn't, that type of feeling. Definitely was for many, many, many years. But I want to say train myself, because I've had actually done some therapy too. Not being so controlling when it comes to creativity and things. Going to make some tags. Oh, I love making tags. I was actually thinking about making a new tag book for this year. Done a couple of those before. So going here. And then maybe one more at the end here. Just one, because it needed something down there. So what now? What now? Is that one dry yet? I think it is. I am thinking about doing smaller circles. Maybe, let's see. That definitely needs to dry a little bit more. Maybe just some circly type things. Or maybe like an S shape something. New washi tape from Amazon. Oh, wow. You know, I used to say that washi tapes was one of those crafty things that I didn't really understand, but it's kind of fun to use them. definitely is. Oh, you have never used them in crafting? I used to use them a lot um, in my journals. So it is coming together, this one. Let's see, going this direction. And then the other way around, I feel. And now when doing these S's, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I have a tendency to, doing calligraphy and thin and thick strokes and things like that. And I kind of see how to do those now when it comes to the letter S. Oh, these things are kind of fun to create too. So I'm glad that you like it on. It's to the point where, I will just create. I do. Do I want to have the? I think I'm going the other way around with these two. Not only stripes like this. I want the whole thing. Let's see, going that direction. And is it straight? No, it's not, but I don't mind. Doing calligraphy is really, really hard. I can write normal calligraphy letters, but when it comes to those like thin and thick strokes, it's a bit of a struggle, but I can only say that. Laminating the tags, Sanji, that's actually a nice thing. Let's see. Honestly, I don't know. I've tried to learn, but as a left-handed person, I find that, I'm not the only one struggling. That's for sure. So, something like that. Let's see. If you leave a comment and tell me in what color I can write you. Oh, Tuesday's calligraphy graffiti video. Oh, okay. That's nice to know. That's always nice to know. I have a tendency, and I'm not sure if I will be able to, but I really do like a specific pattern. Let's see. Small circles is one, but I'll definitely like one of these, and I know that that's like a typical. Let's see. I will just try it out. We'll definitely have to look into those videos, Raul. And for those that don't know, and I am going to start it up again, but these Friendsday on a Wednesday live sessions like this one was in the beginning my way of being able to invite crafty friends to go live together with me if you want to try it out, or if you just want to have fun, crafting along together, doing something, speak to each other live. That would be a thing too. So if you want to join, just leave a comment down below, and then we can kind of get the thing going some Wednesday. Let's going this way. So especially for those of you, I know that there are a couple of us doing videos and have thought about going live. Maybe it's a little bit of a hesitant when going live because it is really special doing that. Just want to try it out. So that's the beauty of doing it together, makes it whole much more easier for if you want to try. Let's see, am I going maybe up here, this direction up here? Have a beautiful rest of your day, Angie. Thank you for stopping by. And this is, imagining me doing a thing like this each evening, even though I'm not going live. The perfect way of ending my day. Unfortunately for this one, I have to let this area dry a little bit more before I can do anything to it. So we will have to leave that for now. We will finish this thing. We can definitely do that, Dawn. No problem at all. You can actually find me on any social media platform. I would say Instagram or Facebook or Messenger or Twitter or wherever under the name of Mrs. Gigi with the logo. So you can definitely send a message if you like to join sometime. Just to get the hang of doing it live, because that's a definite difference between doing it on video. I I remember when starting out and I was like, oh, no, I don't know. Do anybody want to look at what I create or listen to what I'm talking about? You know, things like that. It was really, really scary. And then sitting here by yourself, hoping for somebody to come on. You know, that's a thing too. Let's see. We will do something down here. I'm going the other way here. I was thinking going up here, but something like that. So it's coming along, this thing. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? So the darker blue down here in the corner definitely needs to dry a bit more before we go in doing something there. But apart from that area, this is kind of coming to an end. Let's see. Oh, it is. Which direction are we going? This direction, maybe. Up here somewhere. Let's see. I don't want to have it be too crooked. So, as you all know, or for those new, I go live on my own channel here. I was about to say Thursday, but Tuesdays and Wednesday, 1:30 Eastern Standard Time. And apart from that, I do release some videos. I do a live craft thing together with Create with Becca on Fridays on her channel. I have some craft and chat live thing going on in my Facebook group, Mrs. Gigi and Friends. So it's always something going on, and if I'm not live like this on camera, I'm always in my craft room when I can. Aren't we all? I kind of wished that it would be able to be in my craft room creating all the time, and I was doing that up until recently. Suddenly I always need to work, so, or at least I've been home for a couple of years. Sorry, the voice. Oh, thank you so much, Jen. And then somewhere along the line of doing this whole thing with YouTube, me and technical things aren't really friends. I'm glad that I managed to do all of these, things. But somewhere along the line of doing this, I hope that I will get Nightbot to work so that we can share each other's links and, meet up with new crafty friends, because that's fun. Let's see. So this might be it. I can really go on and on and on forever, but I kind of like it this way. The beauty of doing it live like this is that you can see in camera in different angle. And this is a little bit too wet still. But this was all I had for today. And, you know, there will always be things. When I clean up, and I'm just going to show you, as I've been thinking about doing not only one or two or three small little journals, apart from the glue book that we started today, or, you know, or actually continue. But I found this little thing prepared. This is definitely going to be a mini journal. This is the size, or, you know, almost the size of an ATC, a tiny bit smaller. I did find this prepared as a little journal too. So, you know, and this is only cardboard from Candy. Really, that's what I tend to use as a cover. You know, cover it all in fabric or paper or whatever I have handy. So those will be journals of some sort. Apart from us making the glue book thingies. And then I did start of something earlier today, this thing. It is a black book, white pages. Maybe we'll do something in there. But I created the front you know, thing there. So that will be started. So there is always something going on. But apart from this whole thing, so thank you so much for those of you who have been here together with me today. And, you know, I will be back again next week. For next week, we will continue this thing. It will probably be a flip through of this because it's almost finished. And then, of course, the glue book thing. Now it is almost dried, all these pages that we're going to fill up with all kinds of goodies. And a whole lot more, of course, because it's a never-ending story, this whole thing in creating, isn't it? UFOs. I know too well about those things. But it was really nice to be together with you here today. And I'll see you around in chats and everywhere around YouTube. Bye, everyone.